Hello, hello. Game. Whew. Been a second since I've yep. I think also we had been a risk fun. Excited to have. Sorry. Excited to get people going. We're gonna get a host up here pretty soon. Just gonna DM some people. Game for us. Specifically NA ping. Actually all Europeans. Here. That's crazy. Soon we will get this game up going. $25 risk game for the winner NA game. Honestly, I might because we missed last week's and budget. So we get enough hype. I think this 150 for last week. Oh, I'm excited. I actually did not watch the Friday tournament. I'm pretty sure Soxy won. Soxy might be did just play Direct Strike tournament too. But didn't do a risk game after he won last week. So shall see though. I think he signed up. A few people signed up. Check out the signups who haven't gone yet. Definitely sign up. Prios go to that. So just I think that last Direct Strike stream was 9 hours. I just looked at, which was crazy. It was $100 tournament, super great. Um, I was in and out, super hyped for that. I didn't even see who went, to be honest with you, but crazy long tournament. Or congrats to the casters because that's a lot of talking. So we really appreciate them for doing that. And congrats to everyone. But yeah, we're gonna be starting pretty soon here. Again, sign up if you haven't yet inside of the Risk Discord. Senate sheets are open. I think they'll be open up for a little bit longer, so definitely check those out. I think we have like 13-ish people on the signups, so still plenty of room, and still plenty to join up. So again, feel free to join off in about 5 minutes. Lobby should be up in about 5 minutes, I think. I need an NA person. Biggest problem about Warcraft 3 is you can't to do all the settings that we have for the risk game. You can't be an observer or referee or whatever it is that you're trying to be, and host the game at the same time. Whew. Let me look. Actually, if anybody is up and about here, one of the viewers intend on playing or don't, either way. If you're NA, please um, reach out to me because I do still need a host. The one that I did have actually had to go. Can't get a game going until I get the host going. So still have plenty of time though. 13-ish minutes. I'm sorry, 23-ish minutes. Math. Before we actually need to get this thing going. So sure if there's a general. I've seen a few less than I would have liked to in the past. Honest with you, like not as many. Could be just missing it, but and it could be just the time that I specifically play. Or the NA games later a little bit night don't quite as fill up quite as fast as the early day European lobbies. Tagging into Twitter, spamming everyone who's NA who usually plays in these things to start up the graph launcher for us. When is the people? That's a good question. I did ask him. He said he is going to make a glorious return soon. But it's up to Puma. He's lurking. I'll say that much. He's lurking. He's probably watching right now. He's out there. If we just manifest him, if we put good vibes in the universe, we'll do one. You talking about the Direct Strike game there, Moon? Hosang. Because if you are, I mean, honestly, when you have $100, anything exciting enough, especially for a Warcraft 3 game. I think once you just put that much money on the line uh for these types of games, it's just, everything comes 10 times more hype. That's why, you know, the 25 weekly tournaments that we do for Saturdays, those are cool. But when we get the donations from people and they want to do like $150 games, like the MadMartigan tournament, if you guys haven't seen that, $150 game, um, Leave Trusty won that. Those are just huge, and everything becomes 10 times more likable. And also a little bit more ratty. Everybody plays a lot more sweaty. So, super, super excited. I think we have some planned in the future, but I don't want to say. I mean, we always have some floating around, but I think we have a couple exciting ones coming soon. Soonish, I should say. Speaking of Double Poop Monkey, he will host a game at least for us. Actually, don't even know if he remembers how. It's been so long since we opened the Warcraft 3 engine or launcher. That's crazy. Hasn't played in so long. No, he does at the version. It's impossible. Cool. So we do have our game going up pretty soon. I'm gonna host an older version 2.06. I think there's a 2.07 version, but I'm actually not sure. I didn't read the patch notes for the last one, but I think it's probably safer to 06 for now. Um, some of the bugs have gotten a little bit. Yep. Arky, saying we like the meme. I do. Love these. If you have memes, by the way, guys, any risk related, or actually, I don't even think that matters. Any memes related to Warcraft 3, please send them our way and put them up on the board. I think Deirdre did that, to be honest. I don't remember when, but I he had like a memes folder stash of what a bunch of people have been doing over the years, um, and then put it to good use on this little waiting screen. So they're really funny. Game's going up pretty soon. Hopefully he does full observers, because I would be depressed. He does not. Gonna carry us to victory today. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play or anything. He's just gonna host this game. But thank you, Puma, hosting the lobby today. Really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
Oh my god, I didn't even know you were in here. I was just thanking you into the world.
It's been so long that I don't even know where to select the download folder. Here it is. They changed the UI. What is this update? We have complaints.
Oh, you actually straight up scared the shit out of me.
Referees. Is it full observers or referees?
I think it's referees. I thought it was full observers.
Let's go with full observers. 2.06 E. Boom. Game's up.
Game's up. Are you staying?
We don't ask questions.
We don't ask
like
questions.
That. We don't ask questions like that.
Unless.
Yeah, I heard you.
Instant 6 people joining. Harakiri's in here. He's been waiting in the lobby for a minute now. Oh, we love Harakiri. Did you see his post on his wins, his 200 game wins?
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
The 4-minute tornado. That's what I call him now.
That was kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Also,
oh yeah.
I thought he's been here longer, to be honest here, but I forgot what his post said. Like a year, or maybe 2+ years. That he's been playing. Fucker's got a shit ton of wins. That man's insane. Whew. You gotta at least play. You're not casting. You gotta, I mean, you gotta play. I don't think I can peer pressure him any further. I actually think he just disappeared. Oh, Harkushing, we like, or 1 year and a few months. Yeah, honestly, I feel like you've been around for longer than that, but your skill level definitely doesn't show the time that you've been here. Ooh, Wolverine in the map. I got a good shout out to Trammy Mert and Evil as well. Solid players that we see quite a bit. 15-ish minutes before we start. Lobby's up 7 out of 24. Some pumpers already. Poo Monkey, the legendary Poo Monkey in the lobby. We'll see if we can convert or coerce. Coerce is the word into playing the game. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Again, priority goes to the signups for all those who. Oh, shit, a couple things. But yeah, priority goes to all of the people who sign up. So again, if you haven't signed up yet, please do so. Not a huge deal. Signups aren't full, but we do prefer you do. Yeah, Harker, you're saying it's an old version, but it's good with no bugs. Yeah, this one's pretty stable. Um, there is a lot of capital versions out right now, and I just wasn't sure which one was the most stable, so I figured 2.06 is the one to play for now.
Master Felix, he left.
Is he an oldie?
He's from. I'm pretty sure it's the same Felix from the Lord of the Rings Risk that I played once or twice.
Oh. Is that the person that you live streamed it with?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's my boy.
Trusty.
God.
Sahu?
Saksu? Oh no.
Already a pumper lobby. Did you watch yesterday's? I didn't get a chance. I just saw the ending screen with everyone versus Zaksu.
I didn't. Did Soxu win?
I think so. I just
All
all I
right, that
saw.
explains. Yeah, that explains why I had because I had to send him $25, and I was like,
You
I
didn't
wonder
even
why.
guess. You didn't even question it. That's crazy.
Dude, if you think about it, at least 2 out of the 4 weekends in the month, he's DMing me. So at this point, like I do trust Soxu.
Did he win the direct strike game today too, or
We don't talk about. Why would you bring that up?
I didn't
What?
watch it. I have no idea what happened. Was it bad? You know what? We don't say
I
anything.
wouldn't say it was hype. It was incredible.
Oh
But
yeah.
I mean, I think we're still all riding the roller coaster that crashed because holy fuck.
Wait, I need the tea. I wasn't there.
Yeah, let's just say the seatbelt came off and we lost a couple kids.
Oh god damn. Okay, okay. Who won, if I
Yeah.
can ask?
Uh Lulu,
Lulu. Okay.
Cool Dog,
Okay. Okay.
and I forget the third guy.
This is the one that they chose their teams, right?
Yes.
Sig Sig. Well, GG to them. I heard Lulu's the best player there is, so.
God damn it, Power Stroke, whose side are you on?
Are there sides? What did I miss?
Yeah, there's sides.
All right, you're my bad. Am I?
We risk assembled the best team we possibly could. This is gonna. I feel like Putin on month 3 of the invasion. We lost. It's over.
You're right. You're right. My bad. Yeah. Well, who do they face? Who was the other team? Oxy, Easter, and who was it? Frank?
Yeah,
Well, that's
we went
also a
toe to
pumper team.
toe. We went toe to toe and we lost.
Hey, listen. We're a risk community, right? And we've just stepped our toes into the direct strike community. Easter has only been playing for like 2 months at this point, and he's already kind of a god. So we're gonna, if we take second place in those types of tournaments, like I think we just take that as a W. We're still in our Rocky Balboa training arc.
This is why North America will never win.
What? I have full faith.
No, it was fun though. It was super fun to watch. Peter Meyer. Oh my gosh.
The one, the only.
I like how we have the direct strike meme.
Yeah, should we start adding those? I feel like we should get a
We
cash.
have there are new ones.
Oh,
I think you just got to re-grab the link. We can look into that. Wait, what is Trusty saying? I'm only here to pump Poo Monkey. If he wins, that would be a big disaster. Jesus. Wait, what are we looking like here? Oh yeah, okay, we're not. We're good.
you weren't looking at that.
We've been distracted.
Pumpers.
It was a long direct strike. I got to be honest. Obviously, I don't know all the the details of direct strike and whatnot. So there was an AT tournament, and I don't know what that means, but it took longer than usual.
I thought I saw 9 hours, but I wasn't sure.
I think it was 6.
6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might have looked at Easter's. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid to start the games earlier. Some of them go long and some of them are short. So I think, but 6 p.m. is EST is I think midnight in I forget. They're around midnight for a lot of Europeans. So
Yeah, I mean, whenever it works for you. What do we got here? Wolverine. Did we find out that Wolverine is in fact Peter Myers, right? Or was that
yes, I believe I'm like 99% sure, and by 99 I actually mean 100% sure.
well, Fresh is here. Notes. Mocha Loca. Tyburn? Can I play? Yeah, of course.
Are curious saying I was hoping for an easy lobby. Very true. Actually, a decent amount of NAs today. Like confirmed. I'm pretty sure Tyburn's NA, right? Yeah. Tap the slap. Notes. I said decent amount, and I feel like I lost them all. Wolverine. Don't think we're gonna start at the 6 minute mark, I think, or 6 p.m. EST time. So it's 7 minutes. I think most of these people know. Actually, everyone here is a pumper. I'm pretty sure. It's a Bakaman. I haven't seen his name in a while.
Daj Bachman.
And
You
we're
know,
filmed.
there's nothing worse than checking your phone, seeing that you have a text, and then you swipe to see, and then it turns out it's just a text from like an automatic, like, oh, here's your code. Oh,
Something you didn't like earlier too. You didn't even
yeah,
uncheck
exactly.
it.
Because
Yeah.
I had sent money like PayPal, so it like gave me a confirmation. I just checked my phone and I was like, oh, you have a text. I was like, sick, and it's PayPal. Looks like we're playing, boys.
Oh, you're gonna play?
Well, I don't know. There's nothing else to do.
I guess that's fair.
I mean, now that Tyburn's here, I mean, we gotta at least attempt to beat Soxu. I guess I should check the wrist chat. See,
Oh yeah.
Nobody's. We're stalling for 6 minutes, yes, sir. Who said go? Peach error?
Yeah. I think he's newer.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows it's a
Well,
tourney game.
how do you kick people?
You're right. You know what? He didn't do anything terrible. I'm not gonna tell you.
It's glitched. Dude, consider this your lucky day.
I don't even know. Yeah, he would be like the only one that we would have to kick if somebody asked us to join, because everyone
Yeah,
else.
you know what they call this in the Pentagon? A preemptive strike. See ya.
Wait, no, he said like on YouTube. You gotta. Well, he might be a viewer now, so you gotta relax. We
I
lost one.
like Master's point. Is Master Felix? He's got to be the guy from Lord of the Rings. Oh wait, huge update. We got something better than a text.
What?
We got something way better than a text. We got a match.
Oh, the swipe game.
Yep, we're swiping.
Bumble is my favorite MMO RPG dating sim.
Yeah,
I can't say that. I'm married. That was a joke.
yeah. That's.
That was a joke. It was a joke.
Where do you want me to take this, Power Stroke?
Abort. Abort.
You might be the youngest guy I know that got married.
I
Since you brought it up.
I was like a quarter. No, I was 20. What was I? 26? I don't even remember.
Young man, very young man. I feel like that's rare.
I feel like people straight out of high school are getting married sometimes.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah, I did graduate high school at 26. I was a very, very late bloomer. My bad.
I can't tell if you're serious. You're kidding. No, that's
Who
ridiculous.
knows?
Yeah. Jeez.
They thought I was a teacher. I was roaming the halls and I had a beard.
Oh, yeah. Is host AFK. Man, if I had the power to kick people right now, things would not be the way that they are. Oh boy. We're 3 minutes from start, baby. Okay, so what settings do you want? You want
60 timer. I think that's it actually. Normal FFA 60-minute timer. Log on, obviously. Just kidding. Peter saying I'm doomed. I have faith in you, Peter. I've seen some games where you pumped.
By the way, not to distract from Peter, because Peter is an absolute legend. I feel like I have to say this for Tyburn. So Tyburn is probably the strongest person that plays Risk, physically the strongest. A few of us in Discord bought like a hand grip strength tester for everyone listening, and we were all curious, like, oh, who's actually the strongest? And it turns out it's Tyburn. So if you ever feel like Tyburn's like a massive nerd or something, you're wrong.
He's swole. You
This
remember?
dude literally. Actually, I remember. So at some point, I got a picture of him, not from Tyburn. Someone else sent me a picture of Tyburn, which is kind of Tyburn would know who that was, and I was like, "Oh, dude, that guy's 100% on TRT." And then it turns out he's not. He's just naturally
Just huge.
yoked out of his mind. He's just so strong. It's actually crazy. Yep.
Ooh, less than 60 seconds.
Dude, and okay, now this sounds creepy because I also saw a video of Tyburn literally throwing plywood sheets 10 feet onto a roof solo by himself in the summer. Unreal.
He said stop gassing you up.
Nah, this is how it goes.
Now I have to know. I have to witness what you witnessed.
I bet you like 90%. It's got to be higher than 90%. A huge majority of the people in the risk community have probably never lifted a piece of plywood. Now I'm not saying that I'm one of the 90% here. I'm not gassing myself up. I'm just saying that the people who do lift plywood all day have my respect because that's insane.
Look, all I'm saying is we have a decent amount of yoked out people in here.
You know what? You would be surprised.
I guess that's survivor bias, right? Like the people who do show us are the ones who are yoked.
The only ones taking their shirt off and flexing typically are the ones who aren't ashamed of themselves.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you know the website thingy? Do we know if we're ever publishing the results, or is it kind of hidden, like the survey?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's hidden for now.
I can't wait to talk about that one answer. It is a beautiful thing.
Well, Foxy's got something to say to you. Oh, he says Dr. Steph wants a slot. Don't kick Peach of all people.
How do I? Okay, we actually have to figure this out. It's glitched.
Oh, it is?
I think I can type it though. How do I type it?
Ooh, that's gonna be real awkward when it doesn't happen.
Who do we want to kick? I mean, is a joke signed up? Tournament signups?
I would say
no, he's not. So we're kicking a joke. No problem. Easy. Let me just go into the other. I'll be right back. I'm gonna figure out.
Yep. Well, we will start as soon as we get Dr. Steph in. Now is your time if you have or you're looking to play the game. There's a couple of people who did sign up who aren't here. So again, if you need it, DM me or Poo Monkey. And then we're pretty much ready to go. Oh, and it was a joke. He did it. Dr. Steph, did he get in? Did he get in? I didn't even see it. Martin? Actually,
Yeah, I think he's in. So
I didn't see him.
Yeah, Dr. Steph is in.
Oh yeah, I see him. Cool. So then we're ready to go. Oh, wait.
Dude, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
A joke literally said I can leave if you need space.
Well.
Wait, now I kind of feel bad because he's probably the nicest guy out of the crowd, and
that's crazy. We fucking kicked him. All right.
A joke. If you're listening, I will never kick you again.
I'll never forgive Poo Monkey for that. That's crazy. I would never.
God. All right, I think we're ready. And are you ready, Powerstroke?
I'm ready to go. Are you playing? Or are you FF? What's going on?
I mean, you'll know pretty quickly. I still got a few minutes to decide here.
Oh, ready to go. So you actually have no minutes to decide.
I'm gonna give myself the first 5 minutes to decide. You know?
Yeah.
See how things go. I'm kidding. Okay, here we go.
Zal's saying he won't forgive you either, and I'm with him.
Don't tab out.
Could have left.
I'm sorry, Zal.
I'll fucking fight him.
We do
actually
have to sign up. You go. Yeah.
No, I just was telling him I'll do a flight out to you, and I'll beat the shit out of you just for that. Just for that. and maybe some other reasons. But that one
I
is
just want to say this guy. And if anyone here ever hears like, "Oh, Poo Monkey's so toxic towards Power Stroke," just remember what just happened.
Hey,
Just remember that.
hey, it's for joke, okay? It's for joke, not jokes.
Overtime, 60 minutes. That's it.
Yep, that should be good to
Almost
go.
the FFA. Well,
Yep, and if we fuck it
all
up,
right.
it will. Doesn't matter.
Good luck.
Good luck. I don't know if that good luck was because he's playing and he left. I think he's playing. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, we got people all across the board. Olga being 3-manned. Oh my God, Greenland already looking like a barren landscape. You hate to see this. Oh, and a pullback from Lavender on Brown. That's a little upsetting. Green 4 golding into here, struggling a little bit. Is going to lose this. Oh, he does swap it right in time. Brown taking up his 1-man. Gray taking up his 1-man. Lavender having a decent start. Oh, almost loses this one here. Red. A lot of 4-mans I've seen in tournaments. Oh, shit. Sorry, somebody. Thank you so much for letting me know that. That's 100% my fault. Let me know if that is fixed. I think that's my fault. Yeah, scene should be good now. Apologize for that. Thank you so much, Ty. I would have went 20 minutes before I realized that. So I really appreciate that. That was clutch. Um, Maroon doing the pullback in Jordan as he's in Syria against Green. So great pullback from him. Oh, a lot of pullbacks in tournaments now we're seeing. People just struggling to get. Oh no, a lot of deaths. People 4-manning into 2-man cities, 2 cities and oh my gosh, he missed Netherlands too. Wow, a lot of misses we see here. As 9 is the top income. So Brown in both National Park and Georgia. Sabah, man, I don't know how to say his name, but yes, that makes sense. He did get blocked here. Maroon's gonna look like he's got a decent expansion here. Lucky top base from him, as the only person in Middle East happens to be somebody that you can block. A great turn to Ukraine. What was his 8? So yeah, that's not. I mean, that's not terrible. You had 8 income start, and you're gonna get Ukraine next turn too. So that's great for you. DG ends up mopping up Germany. It looks like Morocco is going to be taken by Blue with him also in Portugal. So great Western expansion ready for Blue. Mid has a great Poland. I'm sorry, Peach has a great mid expansion at the moment, and then we see Emerald popping into Africa. I do think we're going to see a Maroon and Emerald fight. I would take this base as fast as possible, which it does look like he's probably going to do. Um, Red is struggling against to take this mid section here, which is a little unfortunate. Mid does get away with his knight early on. I think it's his only base or couple bases. But yeah, this mid stall is going to make it so that Red's not going to be able to expand as fast as he might have been able to at one point. Ooh, some pieces going on. Gray ended up taking up Switzerland, and then oh, decent push from Gray here. And if he gets France this turn, which he does look like he will, well maybe. He will be in a good position, but Blue in an even better one now as he's been able to kind of mop everything up. He does have an early war with Purple, which could be a little bit detrimental to his health. Um, Peach looking to struggle here a little bit. Teal diving into Serbia. Red trying to see this and going into it. Again, he's going to get that last hit, which is crucial. Always want to try to get this last hit so that it's you who gets this. Crazy play from Red here. And it doesn't look like Teal's going to have... Oh, Tramby out is turquoise. So decent player. Violet, I just ignored Violet by the way. Rapid expansion up here in the north. Great player, it seems like. Cole got wrapped up by him, and it does look like Peanut's going to be trying to do the same. Drops on Peanut. Ooh, and A-ships, early A-ships. Oh, so the Zay's out right now. Poomonkey's somewhere here, guys. He's out. He's playing. He's in the game. I haven't seen Poomonkey play in a long time. I feel like he's teal. Don't tell him I said that. He'll be really pissed. Ooh, again, Maroon does get this really nice drop here on Egypt. He does take this base. That's going to be great for him. Navy, again, really early start. I think he had Moldova and Crimea, and he's kind of making gold out of this situation for himself. Mint not really having the gold to do much here. Looks like light blue is going to kind of take him in. Peach still having a decent expansion here. Red struggling to take on. Oh, well, he does grab this base, which is really helpful for him. Ray having a great expansion on France at the moment. This is going to be super helpful for him because, you know, blue right now is your biggest enemy, or at least your biggest somebody the biggest person next to you is blue, and it's real decent that he had to fight adventurer. Teal's still struggling a little bit. Looks like Peanut is doing a decent job pushing into Violet at the moment. Peace for Finland and Estonia and Latvia. Okay, well I agree with this. You don't want to get this bogged down in this kind of war here at the start of the game. So decent piece from both of them. Looks like Gray's going to be mopping up Pink. which is unfortunate because I think, yeah, Pink's up here in Svalbard, so does look like Pink's going to get wiped off the board here. I don't know if there's anything he can do, but Blue sees Gray pushing into Pink and takes us to, yeah, and I think you have to do this. I think you can't let Gray have that much gold and be above you because he's just looking scarier by the second. It does look like Mint's trying to find a home against Blue in Cyprus. Maroon does pretty much mop up Emerald. It did look like Lavender trying to do his best here, but Emerald just having too many units here to really do much. Peach diving into middle. Yeah, this is rough. Both. I'm sorry. Red was fighting Teal for a little while, which was Synapse, and he spent so much gold fighting both Mint and then Teal that Peach was really kind of takes this uncontested. So that's a rough one. That's mostly positioning for you. So again, this piece comes into fruition for Violet, so the north seems pretty secure. Blue, this is a little bit uh, a dicey position for Gray at the moment. He does get full surrounded here, and he doesn't really have the gold, or he isn't spending his gold fast enough, in my opinion. Both players holding on to a decent amount of gold, and yeah, this is a full surround. I mean, they both have roars up and they're both fighting, but this does look like he isn't going to be able to hold this port here, which is super unfortunate. He is holding all northern bases. Yeah, I think this is where I would back up, try to find a better defensive line in these top three bases, because right now it does look like Blue's farming a little bit. B ship's out in the play with Emerald. I don't know how Emerald afforded a B ship here, to be honest. Oh, he did have some lands up in the north, um, but great play. I think he ends up piecing Maroon in their fight, and then drops on, wow, Maroon jumping on Grease on Lavender as well. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this all happened and you know what happened here, but yeah, Emerald comes out on top here. DG pushing in probably into Gray to finish him off. Not really much Gray or DG can do in this situation. He pretty much was stuck at Germany for a little while, so really anything that he can grab is going to be helpful for him. Peach finishing off red in the north position. I'm sorry, in Romania at the moment. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything that red can do. He does get the knight, he does get the general, and he's going to try to run. Uh, Violet dive bombing into Volga, ready to go, while Peanut is pushing into brown, it looks like. I'm curious to see if yellow helps Peanut, to be honest. This is a little bit of a dicey situation for Peanut just because there are three people, the Island Boys, they're very real. They're often very scary. Um, So for me, I'm a little bit hesitant to fight one person, yeah, because we do see the SS and Orange dropping. We also see two transport ships, so maybe it's gonna be hard to see. Yeah, Orange saying yellow, we need to help Brown, which yeah, I think you should. If you let Brown die, you're next. So interested to see what happens with this Island Boy alliance. If yellow joins, I do foresee a pretty swift victory for them. Pink struggling to hold on to any of the bases that he currently has. Davey calling out for, oh, I'll help LB. So I think he's gonna dive into Violet. I'm not exactly sure. Um, Gray asking for any help at all, or saying that he's going to be loyal and not gonna die. Ooh, Lavender gonna die, loses B ship, and that's his last thing. Oh no, super low. Peanut going into Scotland now. Orange said that he needed to help. Here it is. It's a little bit late though, and I don't think Yellow's joining in on this, so it's looking a little bit rough for the Island Boy Alliance at the moment. Emerald sitting pretty in the south. Greg getting finished up here, asking for help here as Emerald guns him down with two B-ships. It does look like Navy pushed into the north now, just doing a straight dive bomb after um, straight dive bomb into the north here from LB. Pink struggling to stay alive, finds Svalbard again. Orange, oh, and does yellow help? Yeah, yeah. Again, this is a little bit late from yellow. I think we would have liked to seen a little bit earlier, but I think this is going to be too much for Peanut to handle. It's just too many fronts, and the Island Boy Alliance can cut a decent amount of your income. So what is this? 31 income, and you're losing pretty much Norway most of the turns here. And if he gets into the Sweden port, yeah, this is going to be super rough for Peanut here in a moment. It does look like Violet does back up. Cole was, I think, fighting light blue this whole time. Hard to say. Peach dive bombing into Navy does. Yes, a little bit deserved. You did dive bomb into Violet, so I think you getting, this is a little bit predictable. And then Navy, I'm sorry, Violet does push back out into all directions, and this might be a Violet W here. Light Blue really needs to be jumping in on Violet if he wants to help. But this is not looking too good for Navy at the moment. Blue looking pretty consolidated at the moment in the Western Hemisphere. Oh, this is probably given because I don't think there's any way that Emerald hits blue. That would be crazy. Um, Peanut, the Northern War right now, the Northern Alliance, the Island Boy Alliance, now trying to just pick off the corpse of Peanut. Again, Brown came up into the SS and started taking a bunch of these bases, so his income is cut. Still 24, that's still a respectable income. But when Brown's at 16, Yellow's at 14, and then what, Orange is at 9, yeah, it's just a little bit rough to do anything. But Peanut doing a great defense against this Island Boy Alliance. Man, it does look like Pink's going to help, which could be uh, what changes the tides here, depending on what Cole does. So I think Pink here, coming up here is huge. Orange might be coming back to defend and help. Lots happening at the moment. It does look like Navy's doing a decent defense, but I think he's just not going to have the gold. Violet's dumping back into light blue at the moment. Light blue did end up getting Central Russia. I think, light blue might have the goal to kind of stomp on Navy. So it's going to be definitely whoever's more skilled here. It does look like there's a decent surround at the moment, but this tower damage can't be slept on. Lots going on the map. Everyone everywhere. Lavender ends up taking some land from Brown, so it does look like the Island Boy Alliance is sort of crumbling a little bit. Well, it does look like Orange has to focus now on Pink. I think as long as Pink holds this, he can hold long enough where and who's this Cole? Cole's now helping. Oh my gosh, now the Peanut, Pink, and Cole alliance fighting against the Island Boy alliance. Super rough here. Oh, a great surround here now. I keep zooming in, that's my fault. He does manage to get it right before the timer. No spawn set here, so he doesn't get the gold in time. That's going to be very crucial for this fight here. This is looking a little bit thin as he sees that and starts backing up. Great plays here. Navy still having a decent-sized army, but not going to be able to really do much against this massive 34 income Peach at the moment. Lots of SS going in every direction. Peanut really low on his SS here. Denmark, yeah, this is a little bit rough. He's getting a little bit stuck here, but he does have the transport. So if he does transport drop here now, it'll get a decent amount of kills or a decent amount of shots off. He might even get the kill. Oh, it's looking a little bit dicey for Brown here, and he does. He does get the freaking snipe. A great play by Peanut, especially with the very hurt injured SS. Pink doing everything that he can against this Island Boy Alliance. Orange, he's at least stalling Orange, so that Peanut can kind of do anything. Cole, I mean, he still has this island. He still has Belgium, so he's still okay for the moment. Still lots of fighting on the map. Light blue seems to be pushing into Arc, but I don't think it's going to be. Oh my gosh! And then Navy pushing into Violet now. Oh, I wonder if Peach responds to this. This could look pretty bad for Violet in a second. Again, I don't think he got this spawns off. He had no spawns here. It's hard to tell. But he's going to lose Leningrad. And then Violet, I don't even know if he sees it. That's just super unfortunate at the moment. Peanut with oh, Bambucha was brown. No, Bambucha. Oh, that's crazy, Bambucha. We love you. You did great. I think Yellow kind of stalled out a little bit. If he had a little bit more support from him, I think you guys would have done super well. Yeah, the Island Boy Alliance looking pretty strong here. Pink, Lavender. I'm not sure what Lavender's doing. He did take from Pink, so it's hard to tell who's on whose side at this moment. Does look like DG is poking at Blue. That's a oh, I see now. DG pushes into blue as blue is now going into peach. So gonna see some double team action here. Violet just trying to kind of do a reset into Corellia and see if he can hold. It's gonna be rough now that two people are going into you here. Oh, still we have DG cutting in Portugal and in France now as blue does a decent retreat. Actually, yeah, blue's just gonna do a full retreat on here. So it does look like maroon's gonna take up the fight though. I'm not sure. This is probably just temporary, trying to find a port before Peach does. So, oh gosh, no, is he hitting blue? He's just straight up hitting blue. That's a little bit crazy. Not something I expected here. To me, I think as Maroon, I would start eating this up because DG is preoccupying blue, so it's really just you. He does take the base here. Now we're gonna see where Peanut ends up going. He does have some hurt SS, but I assume that he's gonna go into Orange in a little bit. Orange took up all Greenland from both, well, from pink from brown to pink or something like that. So not sure what's gonna happen here, but if I was Peanut, I would definitely dive bomb into Orange. But Orange saying the game's over, Peanut having 4 pre's. I don't know if that's true at all, but actually, I'm pretty sure it's not true with almost 100% certainty. It's just he played super well there, and I don't think Yellow did enough to kind of stop that alliance from coming into fruition in the north. Blue doing a decent defense here. Maroon probably going to be going into blue now, which is going to be sad to see for blue because blue is now fighting two people. He did go into Peach, the top income, which you kind of hate to see. He did go out and fight the biggest person, and now he's going to get teamed by, the third or second biggest. Oh no, Violet just kind of stalling out on the north here as Navy kind of teamed him to death. Navy not holding on to this base, which is a little incredible to me. Super questionable decision. Peanut pushing into the north part. Orange just straight up leaving, and that makes sense. Lavender also leaving as Pink, I believe, took some land. Hard to tell. Um, Blue doing a decent. Well, actually, he's doing a great defense into DG. Emerald pushing into DG as well. So it does look like Blue's going to win the fight up in north, but it's not going to be. He's not going to be able to do much. Maroon has been sitting for a little bit. He has the SS advantage. Um, Violet asking if he can run pretty much. Uh, lots happening on the map at the moment. Peanut ends up cleaning up in the northern section in Greenland, and the North Alliance might be a little powerful right now. Hard to say what's happening in the South as Blue is now, again, Orange is just trying to run. But I don't think he's trying to team here. He's full? Nope. Mint pushing into Blue as well. Mint is getting picked apart like a carcass. Um, that's just unfortunate. Yeah, you didn't deserve this, Blue. You went to go hit the biggest person, and then 55 people hit you. I don't believe in their their decision making, but such is risk, such is how people play sometimes. Um, so Navy getting kind of eaten up by Peach now at the moment. Peach looking really pretty as the only person who went to go hit him was Blue, and then Blue, like I said, is being picked away by the Carrions. Um, Thinks this land was probably traded for some reason. Might have missed it. Violet on his last legs up in Aurelia. It's unfortunate. Violet, I think you did really well. You didn't deserve this. You just got teamed pretty early by Navy and Fresh. Fresh is a great player. He did really well there. Not much you can do. If I were you, I'd be super angry. But good game nonetheless. You played super well. Uh, Mint doing a great surround in Spain. I think Blue holding on to this base a little bit too long, but maybe I'm wrong. He does grab it. Gonna do a little bit of a reposition. Emerald does basically clean out DG. Did we see where DG went? It's a little bit hard. He's in Normandy at the moment. Um, this being split up by both Cole and Pink. Maroon about to cut Spain. Hopefully he holds on to this income, which he does, and that's going to be the last time he holds Spain, which is we see Maroon trying to push out Orange. Orange just looking for a home. Mint just kind of finding any island that he can to hold on to. Blue doing a great defense in Spain though, which is good to see. Great to see. He does a full evacuation, but I don't believe that Maroon is going to be able. I'm sorry, Blue is going to be able to hold this. DG now pushing into the top base of Normandy, which I guess isn't a big deal because you already didn't have this. Um, Light blue pushing into peach. This is to me inadvisable. I think I would have let Navy die, but yeah, because like this is gonna be crazy soon. Like Peach has been sitting for a decent amount of time here. He's got a decent amount of gold, or at least I would presume he has a decent amount of gold. So helping somebody with 3 income is a little bit rough decision because he's gonna be able to pop out tanks and push this northern front. But who knows? This could leave Peach super vulnerable he's in mid right now, and if I was Emerald, I'd be looking at this like with open eyes. Blue doing a great defense. Blue's a strong player. I'm not exactly sure who he might be, but definitely a very strong player. He is doing everything he can. I think he got hit by 4 people. Mocha Loca, you did super well as well. Um, Maroon, I hope you lose. Oh, it's funny. GG Mocha Loca, love the name. Um, but yeah, here we are. Spain being cleaned up. I mean, the entire South being cleaned up by the Southern Alliance that I really haven't touched on too much. Maroon, Mint, looks like Emerald might be in the Alliance a little bit. It's hard to tell. Yeah, and Peach just being a storm at the moment in the North, just being an absolute blitzkrieg with all of these tanks pushing up north. Stacks being Navy. Oh no, Stacks. We love to see you play. GG Stacks. Um, yeah, Peach looking pretty strong, pretty healthy, but in the middle. So that's a little bit rough. Emerald finishing off the job in the north here against DG. I don't know if DG has any bases left. I don't think if he or yeah, this is his last home, so I'm pretty sure we're about to see a DG Evilest, GG Evil, you did super well. You had a rough start. You had Germany, and it was a little bit. You did really everything that you could to try to expand there. So GG's Evil, love to see it. And yeah. I mean, you hit great here. You did everything that you could have. So yeah, GG's. Lots of tanks in the north here. Navy's out, so it's really just going to be LB versus Peach. It's a little bit problematic for Peach as he starts. I see this, and I see a man who's, yes, maybe second to top income, but I see a man whose entire income is in tanks and not, on this front. So I might get a little dicey here and push into him. Blue's still doing immaculate defenses here. Uh, still has, still has a solid army. Yeah, this tank's going to be hard to deal with, as you only really have four income. I'm pretty sure you have four income coming out of blue. Lavender just trying to find anything, but I think he's gonna get cleaned up by Emerald. Emerald, I think, has killed a few people now. Oh, I didn't even see that Peanut. I'm so sorry. Blue being saved by Peanut, and I love this because Blue, I think Blue's a hero. He is a national treasure at this point. So Peanut mopping up Africa at the moment, and also, okay, I thought he was gonna hit Emerald too. Um, yeah, Peanut just has friends. Friends in low places at the moment. I love to see this gameplay. He's doing everything that he can to save blue at the moment and dive bombing into it. And Emerald saying take to blue. So it does look like blue's going to survive this onslaught. And it does look like Emerald is going to, I'm sorry, Maroon is going to have a hard time defending against Peanut. They are pretty similar income, but I think Peanut finished his early wars a little bit quicker, so he was able to hold on to his early gold. Light blue struggling against this tank onslaught, which, yeah, we lose a tank here. It did look like it was denied, though. I think he hit his own tank, which is super cool. Love to see it. Did he has yeah, another denied tank. I think that's what that exclamation point means. A third, he might have missed. Oh, that was a peach tank. GG's Lavender, Dr. Steph. I saw you island hopping there for a little bit. It was a little unfortunate, but GG's. Love to see it. Yeah, this is going to be a rough thing to hold. Pink coming up from the north, going to do anything that he can. Probably going to be dive bombing into Maroon in Greece, I would just presume. Um, Peach looking massive. 57 income, about to be even more. Probably 60, more than that. So like 70 something income after he cleans up all these lands. SS fights going up in the north. I didn't see where these tanks go. Oh, this is juicy. Hopefully somebody sees this and gets the shots off. Blue calls it out. Transport with tanks. Yeah, me too, buddy. That's feed. Uh, and somebody, yeah, Cole coming up to maybe do something about it. Maroon hesitant to move it just because, yeah, he is gonna get gunned down here. He does get the armored transport, which is the correct decision, but it is just too much damage. And these tanks are gonna look like they're not gonna make it. Uh, Peach looking super pretty at the moment. He went from just being in the center of the map here. Actually, Poland, Czechoslovakia is where he started. Ends up pushing into red, and red had to fight Mint and Teal at the beginning, so he cleans up red pretty quickly. Cleans up Navy after teamed with Master Felix, Kuchichi's Master Felix. Um, so yeah, Peach kind of cleans up. I think that's the third player that he's ended up knocking out of the game here. So GG's to Peach so far. He's pretty huge at 62 income. I think gonna get more. Um, Whew, lots going on. Lots going on. Lots to stall out, I think, though. Blue still doing a great job here. I think he's going to be able to take. Man, these tanks still alive here. I'm not sure what the plan is here. Uh, I think he has a couple more SS somewhere that I didn't really see where they're at the moment. I thought I saw him having four SS, but I think Peanut might have just executed them. I missed that. Cole coming up for the good flank. This Island Boy Alliance in the north now, or like the revitalized Island Boy Alliance, it's hard to tell. Um, Looking extremely strong. The Southern Alliance, which at this point I think is just Mint and Maroon, um, struggling to stay alive on the Western Hemisphere, or the Western Front. Pink still holding on to Belgium, which is incredible. It does look like Spain's going to be taken by Blue. So Blue now back in France and Spain. He did have Africa at one point, but again, not going to be able to hold on, or wasn't able to hold on against Maroon after Blue fought both Peach and then DG in France. Um, so yeah, 71 income from Peach, 45 from Peanut, 44 from Maroon. We still have some great pumpers in here. Don't think we have a dash names, unfortunately, but people that I know for sure are in here are Poo Monkey, Trusty, Soxu, and Harakiri. Are four that I'm 99.9% sure are still in this game. So still many people are here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we're we're not accounting for the majority of the lobby, but I do know that Trusty, Poo Monkey, Saksu. Oh, Notes. Yeah, I remember Notes being alive. And then I already forgot my list, so I apologize for that. Oh, Merton's saying there's no game sound. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. I do apologize for that. I did not know. Was it like that the entire time? That's a little crazy. Um, huh. Well, I do apologize for the no sounds. I will try to figure that out real quick. I am a little bit Streamlabs stupid, so um, let's see if I'm able to figure this out. I am stalling as I figure. um, I might need a professional, and unfortunately, the professional is playing this game, which is Poo Monkey. Um, that's super unfortunate. I will continue. I don't think anything's happening on the map right now. I do see it in the small overlay. Peach still looking pretty large at the moment. I think Blue's just loading up some transports. Switch over to the game real quick just to make sure. Um, trees being cut. Yeah, the game's stalling out just a little bit, but I mean that was 26 minutes of straight action. A lot of people dead right off the bat, so perfectly acceptable when people find their borders real quick. Um, some bad things happening here. I'll try to leave the camera in this area real quick while I try to figure out this audio issue. So hopefully this is a good spot for it. Okay. Wonder. Yeah. No, I mean I obviously I hear it on my end, but I see that it's not picking it up on the gameplay mixer at the moment. So that's unfortunate. I apologize for that. I'll do my best to fix it. Just gonna double check the game real quick, making sure that the camera's in a decent position. Lots of boats out in the middle right now. Pole and pink. Oh, maroon just doing a dance with blue at the moment. Northern being hit by Sardinia. I'm sorry, this is probably just temporary. Yeah, need to borrow. Doing a little bit of dance, a lot going. And if you remember early on, Emerald did get attacked by maroon. So this is sort of what's it called, comeuppets or no? Emerald's doing a little bit of payback. I didn't even see this. Peanut cleaning up yellow. I think this is good. Did he leave? Oh, this was executed. I mean, I was tabbed out for 5 seconds and the map went haywire. So I apologize. Looks like Peach went up into Germany, took a lot of land up in the north from Emerald here. Peach Terror being yellow. GG yellow. Yeah, Peanut. I mean, Peanut's a force to be reckoned with. So he kind of came in and executed pretty quickly there. Um, Peach just being absolutely massive now, 75 income, probably going to be 80 income by the time this is over with. Blue doing drops here on Maroon. Maroon not going to be able to do much against this four-man. Mint doing anything that he can, a bunch of B-ships. Maybe he's just ready to leave. I'm not sure. He does have the roar though, so that I would presume he's ready to fight. Um, Maroon dropping down here. Yeah, I mean Maroon's out SS. He did have 4 SS at one time. He has one here that I think he forgot about, which is unfortunate for him. But I think he lost too much to Peanut. Peanut is up in the north now. Hard to see what he's doing. Blue, yeah, Peach just taking full advantage of the situation, which I can't even blame him. Everyone's so busy in the south killing Maroon. You're 80 income. No one's really seeing it. No one's really doing much here. Peanut, though, he does see this. He does do the correct thing. He's hopefully this alliance can kind of deal with Maroon quickly because they're going to need to be able to support Peanut. Peanut does not have the position. He does not have the gold. And unfortunately, all of his SS aren't really going to do much against pushing into Peach at the moment. Yeah, and Pink saying, people need to work quick, which I totally agree. I'm gonna try one more time to get the sound going real quick. I do apologize for that. Shoot. Just in the scene graphs. Yeah, that sucks. Again, I'm so sorry. Maybe if Poo Monkey dies, he can give me a, a quick tutorial why this isn't working. Because I have everything set up on this end. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Shoot, that sucks. Gonna go back to the game real quick. Yeah, Pink doing some drops here. Mint probably gonna get maybe a kill off. No, but he does get the swap off. Pink does have the drops here. Probably takes a little bit damage here. Mint doing everything that he can for his Maroon Overlord. But it does the North Americans, baby. I have a feeling Blue might be Poo Monkey from that. That just feels like a Poo Monkey. Na. Wow. I would love to see if Peanut and Blue are both North Americans. Uh maybe they're just role playing a little bit. We can't be certain. I think there's only a handful of NA people left. Notes and Poo Monkey being probably the only two that I can remember off the top of my head. But love to see
I'd,
this. Oh,
I'd be happy to help you with your sound problems.
yeah. So I'm not exactly sure. Oh, maybe I should stream for you.
Yeah. Do you hear the sound on your PC right now?
Yeah.
All right, there's a quick fix for this. Wait, you have desktop audio on,
Yeah, so but
and
it's only picking up you at the moment. As you can see, it's not picking up the game audio.
that is another level of messed up
Uh,
actually.
okay, so I'm not the
So,
only one.
click on the, hey, don't do anything yet. I'll just go troubleshoot it myself
Okay, thank you.
while you. Look at
I appreciate it. You're my hero.
What if your Warcraft volume is just really quiet? People don't hear. Like maybe try raising it in game.
That's a good question. Let me try this. 8%? Surely. And I'll go check my. Oh, maybe that worked. Listen, listen. We didn't see it. It's streamed. Everyone saw it now. Thank you for, I'll put it down at like 9. I'm not sure how loud it's too loud. Oh. I was good. No one saw it. It's fine. We didn't see it. It's in fact, all of you were witnessed. It was like that. I had it. It was fixed. It miraculously fixed itself. So. Thank you so much, though, Easter.
It sounded fine.
Awesome.
On the stream. I mean, you can leave it at 10%, in my opinion, but yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
I could also stare at the chat for you.
Oh no.
If you want. But yeah. Alright, good luck with your cat.
Thank you. Easter being an absolute hero, we really appreciate that. Lots happened on the map since I've been fucking with the audio, and also thank you for whoever mentioned that in the first place. I think Saw Lewis and Merton, I believe were the two. We're troubleshooting. GG's. No one saw it. Fuck you all. Yeah, no one saw it. Blue pushing up into Peach, doing a great job in the north. Apparently, Peanut and Blue are NA, so I appreciate this. And they've got a pretty the Conclave. Yeah, Blue's Poo Monkey. I feel it in my soul. And honestly, he's been performing 1200 to 800 KD here at the moment. Yeah, Easter says, imagine Pooh's reaction if he knew. Please, no one tell. I don't care if everyone in the Risk community knows. Just do not tell him specifically, because I will never, ever hear the end of it. Mint's asking if Maroon's Poo Monkey. Doing a good push up here in the north. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Peach was huge, and Blue and Peanut kind of saw the writing on the wall and kind of eliminated his position in the south, which is huge for them. Emerald does take away Maroon here. I didn't, again, sorry, was doing a lot of the settings and stuff, so I didn't see exactly how Maroon got to this point. But I do know that he was being teamed by 3 people, so I don't think there was much that he was going to be able to do. Pink now Pink has been a great pirate. Let's talk about him for a moment. I haven't given him the praise that he deserves here. He has been pushing everywhere his that Peanut has been going into. He's been doing everything that he can to help. He just finds a way to kind of sneak into a position to help. And he's going to snipe and tanks. He's cutting income. This is exactly what you want of a pirate. 10 out of 10 pirate from Pink. If I ever see you in a game, I will pray that you're my pirate. Again, from the people that I do know in here at the moment, we have Trusty, Harakiri, Notes, Saksu, and Poo Monkey are the 5 that I know for sure are in here at the moment. So awesome lineups so far, and a lot of great fights. Peanut having a great KD. Peach KD struggling now as he's being teamed by 3 people, I believe, here. Peanut, we gotta take out we get the alliance. I mean, I don't think Peach realizes that Peanut started the alliance here. um, you're harboring my enemy. Love to see it. Peach having a lot of tanks here. Blue having a lot of mortars, which is exactly what you want to see. But again, they're not roared at the moment, so it's gonna look a little bit dicey here from this north position, as he does have a great surround here and a lot of tanks to deal with this. Pink, oh my gosh, he's just the best. You love to see this. You absolutely love to see this out of a pirate. Blue's front line getting really weak. You start, moving these guys back or reinforcing it, which he does seem to be doing. Peanut pushing into Emerald. I didn't foresee this. Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, he probably just wants positioning, and I think he sees that Blue's doing a great job defending. Let me stay Middle East. And I think, he just really wanted the south position, so that I can't think of another reason why he would be executing Emerald at the moment. A lot of hurt. Oh, Pink coming up with another tank army here, and it does look like he does get the surround. Blue suffering just a little bit. His KD still ends up being pretty good here. Pink does be able to position himself against his mortar line. So he's going to be able to fight off a little bit. Oh, I didn't even see this northern fight here. He is pushing out into Switzerland and into Germany. Going to be able to hit him from two fronts, which is going to be super crucial for him. Peanut smiling. Peanut's absolutely smiling as he is just taking the game away in the south position. So... yeah, I mean, and it's not going to be hard for for Peanut to kind of take Blue on after he finishes up Emerald, which is super unfortunate. It does look like Maroon's going to be hitting Emerald as well. He does have a little bit of gold saved up. Not too much. Oh, yeah, it's going to look like, at the moment, it looks like Peanut's game. He does have the alliance. He does have people who helped out. And he's going to have the position here. And not only is he going to have the position, he doesn't really have to spend too much gold to fight this. I mean, he doesn't have to spend another dime to kill Emerald, I'm pretty sure at this point. Like, if he spends money, like, it's not even worth it. He has enough here to deal with this situation. And Blue is spending, large amounts of sums to deal with this unfortunately large tank army. So, oh, it does look like Cole's in the north now. Just shitting out and 3D printing generals at the moment, which is insane. But we take those. We take those. Whew. Peanut just still stomping over the Middle East, just kind of shoving his tanks in. Pink finding any way to help out, still poking and prodding. Emerald poking and prodding Peach in the north too, even though he is taking up or getting all of his lands lost in the north. Yeah, I don't know. It's rough here. I almost would want to keep this alive because Peanut's 76, but he has more gold than the players, or these players should at least know that Blue has been fighting. Blue has been smaller, so yes, he might be the next big one, but Blue was fighting 4 people at a time at one point and has been smaller, just been bare knuckle brawling for 30 minutes straight now. So Peanut is a huge threat for the lobby, and I think I would keep these tanks alive because they could do a lot of damage up north here. I mean, this could cut all of his income. Emerald still pushing in against Peach, even though Peanut is taking up all of his lands. Mint just giving up anything that he can. Cole with his 1,000 fucking horse. The riders of Rohirrim up in the north here, just waiting to be called to action. Peanut, did Peanut clean up Cole? I'm confused on what's happening up here. Maroon just finding any way to survive at the moment. Has 3 generals and a dream, and a port city that just got taken. Emerald just shitting out tanks here. Emerald had more gold than I thought he did. I apparently was not paying attention to the gold meter, because yeah, that's a lot of fresh tanks. I mean, there's one that's hurt, one that's meh, but way better than the Peach Trail of Tears that is happening right now. Pink's still up here. No one's claiming Central, as the alliance is just, they're too friendly with each other. It does look like Peanut just absolutely mops up everything in the south here. I don't know what Peanut's next move is, to be honest with you. It looks like he's going to try to take in the central Ukraine here, and Blue does take this bottom base. Is going to. This is a decent hold for Peach. I see some action going on in the south now. It does look like he is night rushing. At 138, oh, well, maybe this isn't a night rush per se. There's just a few nights in here. Yeah, Emerald calling out immediately that, and Blue sees it immediately. You see it, you win it. It's like Poo Monkey likes to say. It's true. Pink gonna lose his tank here if he's not careful. Just do a tower damage. I think it's gonna take like 1 or 2 hits, and that's like 3 hits and this thing's dead. So very, very careful here. Blue's struggling now. He's going to be fighting on multiple fronts here. Peanut says, or Emerald saying that Peanut's going for the win. I think this is a little preemptive from Peanut. Peanut is not going to be able to do this, in my opinion. He does have a lot of gold, but there are the way that Peanut wins this is if everyone just takes a nap while he fights Blue, which is possible as Emerald looks like to die bombing Peach. But again, Peach gets these tanks all in armored transports, and he gets them moving and going into the north. Lots happening on the map at the moment. Macedonia be doing this is a textbook push at the moment, especially when you're APMing on so many fronts. Yeah, he's got tanks to support every position. He's pushing Spain. I mean, it's got to be Sox, I think. I mean, Peanut's doing great. He's absolutely everywhere at the moment. Fighting 1, 2, 3, 4 fronts for sure, maybe even 5 from here. It's hard to tell. And he looks like he's getting on every single front at the moment. Cole's mopping up in the central position, and then Emerald helping up in the north, which I agree with. This is exactly what you want to see. Cole might be mopping up, or at least trying to do anything that he can in the north as well, but these people really need to jump. Yeah, Pink's gonna... This is gonna be unfortunate for Pink. Does Peach have money at this point? Yeah, and it does look like he's gonna lose this whole entire position, which might be... Peanuts, Emerald screaming into the void right now. 97 income at the moment. Zaki Chan being ruined. Zaki, no! You're really good. I love you, Zach. I've seen you in a lot of games recently. I know we've played each other a lot. So GG's. Poo Monkey FF? Poo Monkey FF? I think that was a little premature. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh no. Yeah, 18 cities left. 121. I mean, everyone's really got to get into it right now, which it doesn't look like people are going to do. He's just kind of everywhere. Peach still fighting up with his million tanks. Yeah, the only way that this could have ended is that if Peach kind of... Well, yeah, I think that was a little preemptive FF. Oh, no. Oh, no. He could have stalled for a little bit longer. Everybody going to be dive bombing, trying to take every city that they can. Yeah, Pink in Morocco. Cole coming in here at Portugal. Actually, I'm not sure what Cole's doing. It's going to be like a huge onslaught in the middle here. 129 cities, so he's less than 10 cities to go here. What's with Peanut? Hit Peanut now. Yeah, we see some SS fighting happening up here. I'm not sure. Yeah, these tanks need to go. These tanks need to be in motion. 126, he did lose 2 cities there, or 3 cities, I forget. But he's gonna mop up these entire south position here. Yeah, this is looking rough. It's gonna look like a Peanut game, a 43-minute win tournament win. And again, Peanut played it right. He had the south position. Cole seems to be throwing a little bit, which is what we don't like to see in these types of games. Yeah, Mint doing everything that he can, but unfortunately he was just really small. Wasn't able to push. 133 out of 138 at the moment. He does start taking a bunch of these cities with his SS. Hopefully he can claim a few, because again, I mean, he has a bunch of free cities in the north at the moment. I'm sorry, in the south. Mint struggling to... Yeah, I mean, everyone's doing everything that they can at the moment. I don't think anybody besides Cole is kind of throwing at the moment. Some of these tanks need to be... I don't know where his tank army went. This is not where they need to be. They need to be in middle, taking every fucking city that they possibly can. 134 out of 138. Mint does seem to have like a little bit of a breakthrough in Romania, which could be huge, as this is a gateway to a lot of cities here. Could be just one too many fronts for Peanut at the moment. 130 out of 138, a lot of SS still. Emerald's still calling for peace, which, yeah, I don't know why you don't take this. 129, so he is going down. 127, but Peanut does mop up the entire south, so I think he will now be able to, yeah, focus some of these positions that he's trying to fight in. So 124, and Cole just giving away cities at this point? I mean, we hate to see that. I genuinely hate to see that. Everyone's fighting for their life. Everyone is playing for the win at the moment. We hate to see somebody just giving cities away. But this is exactly what we need to do. Everybody did exactly what they were supposed to. They stalled long enough for this Peach army to kind of come in, which might be the big tiebreaker here. Zaki Chan screaming, "Go Peach, go!" Which, you know, I'm kind of here too, doing the same thing. Emerald doing everything that he can to help as well. Yeah, I don't know if Peanut's gonna be. I mean, Mint's gonna break here in a moment. Actually, Mint's might be just full on dead. This tank army needs to split up. Taking one city at a time isn't going to do anybody any favors here. Yeah, once. I mean, this needs to be in this position, taking out as much as he can. It does look like Mint's struggling and on the back foot here. Cole doesn't look to be growing anymore. At least he's not pushing into. Hard to say. Hard to say. But we have a lot of tanks in the center. Again, these tanks are a little bit too bottled up. I would love to see them spread out just a tad bit because really what we need to be doing is covering as much position as possible. But Peanut's still looking like an absolute menace at the moment. Mint's not really having much left to go, and all it takes is one SS, yeah, and a block to really stop all this. I think the Peanut Dream might be a little bit dead. I mean, he's not going to lose because he still has a decent amount of income. And he has a lot of SS that are just kind of parked everywhere, but I think there's just one too many fronts here. I was really kind of expecting a win there.
Who do we think Peanut is?
Soxu, I think.
Okay, I don't know. I haven't checked.
Well, a little bit of an early FF there.
Was it early?
Just a little bit. Just a little.
You know what? I think it's the opposite, actually. I think me forfeiting forced everyone to fucking hit Peanut. Otherwise, they would have just kept dicking around. Me forfeiting is what got Peanut in trouble. That's what happened. Yeah, you can try and put this on me all you want.
Oh, that's funny.
I saved the lobby by forfeiting. I took the hit. I spilled the blood.
I think it was a little bit lucky on their part that that Peanut didn't run away with that.
Yeah, it was lucky. You're right.
Lots happening. I was hyping you up for a minute there. You said something about I don't know, North American push or something, and I knew it was
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, had to be done. The question is Peanut North American? Someone's saying that it's Soxu.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought it was, but I think it's hard to tell.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure it's Peach, if I had to guess myself.
Really?
I fought Peach. As a man in the trenches, I'll tell you right now that Peach was fighting pretty well. Okay?
I actually forget. I know Trusty, Notes, Soxu, and Harakiri for sure are in this lobby. All great players. But yeah, it's hard to tell. Peach doing a great tank run. He did get a good evacuation. He pulled the Dunkirk from Ark, went to Greenland, and got all these tanks out, and which pretty much saved the lobby. If those tanks weren't out and about and then came back into Germany and all that, this would have been a Peanut game for sure.
Yeah, here's the other thing about Peanut, by the way. You really think Soxu's out there playing house with 3 dudes in northern freaking Europe? No, that's not how Soxu plays. There's no way Peanut is Soxu.
We've seen some crazy things from him, though. You know, he doesn't always play conventional Soxu. Oh,
I'm just going to pretend you didn't say that. I don't know what you're talking about. Soxu would never do what I just did. There's no way.
Cole.
It's just not possible.
It's not physically possible.
I mean, I can check at any moment if we want to check.
No.
I'm curious. Yeah, I don't want to. I won't spoil it because I don't want to spoil it. But if you want me to spoil it, then I want to spoil it.
Back in Chan saying Peach was a homie from start, so I'm hoping him from. Yeah, he did. I mean, both. Min helped you a lot more, but Peach did what he could there. He's looking healthy. He went from nothing to everything real quick there. Pink not looking healthy. He's definitely struggling up here in the north. Portugal, I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything he can really do in the Western Hemisphere here. How do you think this goes, Pooh? Who do you think takes this?
I'll tell you right now, it's Peach. Peach is Soxu.
Well, what if it's not? All right, what if it's not? Do you think there's any % chance that Peach is not Soxu?
What I'm really trying to think about is what are Emerald's and Peach's situation like? What's the relationship look like? I can't remember what their. I don't think they've done much together this game, so I don't know if they're friends or not. But it looks like Emerald's going to focus more on Russia. So I mean, I think Peach is going to walk away with this. I think maybe not walk away, but I think Peach is in the strongest position at the moment. Maybe Peanut. I don't know how much gold either one of them has, but I mean, Peach is obviously pushing Peanut at the moment. But Peach has no fleet, so that's actually
Devastating
not
for
good.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got the tanks and they're pushing everywhere, so Peanut's kind of foobar at the moment.
Yeah, I think what is probably gonna happen is that Peanut's gonna just kind of take every choke that he can with his SS. Emerald's gonna finish up Cole. Cole was kind of yeah. Cole he even mentioned Cole just perma-suiciding me, which kind of is a little bit true. I think they're gonna buy time for Emerald to kind of get in a good position, and then Emerald's gonna be the person who decides who wins this game, in my opinion.
Peanut hitting Emerald in Denmark and Norway, by the way, I'm not sure that's the move for him. That just makes him even more vulnerable.
Yeah, very true. Just yeah, and he does seem to be struggling in the south here, as Peach, just as you said, has a million tanks everywhere. Mint and Pink still alive though. I don't want to call them rats because this has been like honorable retreats, and rat doesn't feel like the right word for it, but they are doing everything to survive, and I'm here for it.
You know, I have the bias of a player because I was playing, and so Mint did some bad things to me, and I'm not happy about it. But so I'm not going to comment on that. But Pink or Violet? No, it's Pink, right? Yeah, Pink. I mean, Pink is sexy, bro. Pink is hot.
Yeah,
that's my boy.
He did everything he could as a pirate.
Dude, he was gangster. I wouldn't even call him my pirate. That guy, him and Peanut and Cole came out of nowhere. The next thing I knew, I was a part of their family. It was awesome.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna call GG on you, and then all of a sudden I didn't even see it. It just all of a sudden Spain and Africa was taken by Peanut in like a moment's notice, and he came with like the fucking banners to come save you.
No, yeah, I think it's all about knowing when to give up.
Are you standing by your decision of the FF?
Yeah, because when when like the traditional Risk player says you should give up, as you kind of said, I might have been cooked there at the when Pink and all them came, but you gotta stand your ground. But then things happen. You kind of read the situation. It's like maybe it makes more sense. Also, is Peanut? What the hell happened to Peach? I'm sorry, I'm taken away from the game right now. What the?
Yeah, so I mean, we have Cole up in the north trying to do what he can against Peach.
Oh my god!
I think a lot of tanks ended up either dying or wait, what the? He definitely had a stronger tank presence in the centers here that he is now kind of obliterating. But it does look like Emerald does see that Peach is kind of collapsing a little bit, and he is in the north pushing up Peanut. Does tank up here. I do think though Peanut's making good push and good momentum in the north. I think he's getting hit by 3 people at the moment, so I don't think that's gonna help him at all.
From your perspective, who's the most who do you want to win here? Out of all of them.
That's a tough question. I think Emerald. No real reason. Like the person who deserves this win is either Peanut or Peach. I'll say that. But the person I kind of want to win is Emerald, just because he's been able to kind of position himself better, and he didn't really have a lot. It's kind of like the underdog in my opinion. Whereas Peach and Peanut seem to be super strong candidates. So it's like I just feel more inclined for an Emerald win.
I love that. Yep. Couldn't agree more. North Americans are so smart.
Do you think that Peanut is a North American? He would have to be Notes, I think.
I don't know. All he said was NA, 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 and I was like, I'm going to go with that. Let's go with that. Let's roll out the propaganda. We're North American, baby. But I also, in the back of my mind, I was like, could just be a trick. And then I read the chat after I died, and people were like, oh, wait till Pooh finds out. And I was like, find out what? Maybe you guys know something I don't.
No, nothing. The Lion King does a €2 donation. He says, I hope we don't see Cole in Risk again. He did throw a little bit, but it wasn't... He didn't, I guess, give the game, so that makes it a little bit more rough for me, Leon, but I totally understand. He did kind of... There was a moment there where I was getting a little upset with his gameplay, but he kind of came back and recovered a little bit. Ooh, speaking about recovering, Peach does another... He finds his choke points again. Gets Cole out of what is it, Greenland, and is now pushing deep into, or at least defending well against Peanut at the moment. Ooh, Peanut though, just everywhere. I mean, look at this. Like you said, you questioned his Denmark play, but with this SS, he managed to cut every single port, and Emerald could be I think like 60 income at the moment if it wasn't for Peach just cutting so many ports on him. Woo! And he's microing SS. What is this? 1 front, 2 front, 3 front, 4, 5 front, 6 front, 8 fronts more. Man's fucking.
What the?
He's an
Did
animal.
you just do poetry?
Yes, I'm a poet. If you didn't know. Thank
That
you so
was
much.
good. That was good.
Jordan Smith. Well, NA.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. God bless.
5 Canada.
I know North America is going through a bit of turmoil in real life right now, but that doesn't mean we're the worst at risk. Okay, we're here for it.
Listen, controversial opinion. Yes, Europeans have the better risk players, but I think there's just a lot of good NA players, if that makes sense. Like pound for pound, EU takes it, right? But if you just like throw an onslaught of NA players, we might do it. You know what I mean? Our guys are just in retirement. That's what I'm trying to say.
There are things that I can't say on air.
I was waiting. You know what? What are you trying to say that North Americans we can't hold our own? Is that what I'm hearing from the great Puma?
No, there are things I want to say that I can't say right now, Power Stroke, because of the absolute level of stupidity that you think Europeans are somehow better than North Americans. That's fucking insane.
See. Look, Peter Meyer apparently agrees with you because he throws $10 out for the NA. We love to see it. And you're absolutely right. You know, I'm
going to say one thing that everybody's going to agree with, and then it just settles the whole fucking thing.
Throw it.
Okay?
What's the thing? Is NA the thing?
Sorry, I got distracted. Think of all of the records.
Yeah.
In Risk.
Yeah.
Who are they held by?
I mean,
North Americans. It's North Americans.
Look,
They're all North American. Even the bad ones. Even the bad records are North American records.
Oh, I need examples. I mean, I believe you. I just want to know. Oh, real quick to the game though. We have Peanut just kind of winning on a lot of fronts here. He is struggling here on the northern, South Russian front. He does have the tanks to sort of support this, but he is kind of getting pulled in every direction at the moment. Does a great push from Slovenia and Croatia. A lot of mortars here from Peach, which is a great defense. But I do think Peanut will take away with this. He does have the spawns to support. Peanut's SS in the north as well, just hammering. I mean, even with this gameplay, do you not think... Peanut's still a socks here, just because he's fighting on so many fronts. He's got SS. He was microing SS fronts. And, I don't know, this just gives me Soxy vibes. We lost Blue Monkey.
Who are the Wait, sorry. You think Peanut, you're getting co-casting vibes? I just got a compliment from someone about you, by the way. Imagine messaging me, co-casting with you, saying how nice of a voice you have.
We love to see it.
Like you. So someone, I'm happy that they complimented you, but it's like, oh yeah, how good am I? They said that. This is what they said. I think Power is one of the best casters. His voice fits it. Isn't that nice?
I love you. Anonymous person, I love you.
That's great. Fuck the other guy though, right?
Look, now you're back though.
Wonderful. That's not what I meant.
Thank you.
What is Zach saying? Dropped a poo on my face, Mr. Poo. Yep.
So much still going on the map. Peanut's struggling here. Not in a traditional sense, but he is just sort of on a lot of fronts. There's just a lot of APM, and he's sort of... See, here's the reason why I like Peanut. He has so many fights going on, and he's not encountering a lot of unit lag because he's putting exactly the amount of units that he needs in each fight, you know? Like, he is bare knuckle brawling with the bare minimum at all times, and I just don't know if anyone in this lobby knows how to do that besides Soxia. What I'm saying here, Pooh, if you're wrong, you gotta give the winner an extra $25. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, look, here's the thing about obviously I want Peach to be Soxu, but looking at the kill death ratio now, it's like I don't know. I'm shocked. And okay, the peanut spam, and okay, you might be right. Soxu, that's a Soxu type of maneuver.
Cringer. Yeah, that specific word.
All right, I think we found him. That means I was duped.
Listen, I had caster
Yep.
advantage though, so I understand.
You know, Big Meat. I heard you exposed yourself today, and not in the nice way.
Oh, I didn't see the chat, so I was so confused what you were saying for a second.
No, big meat. I call him mystery meat. He's like a hot dog, you know. Not for why you think he's like a hot dog, because you get the cow hoof, the cow tongue, the ears, the disgusting stuff.
You know, I don't know who Big Meat is, but I'm on your side, Big Meat. I don't know what Pooh's going on about, but I'm here for you.
Yeah, if you watch the Direct Strike stream, you'd know who Big Meat is. He's a bad man.
I'm here. If you need a hotline, if you need someone to talk to, Big Meat, about Pooh Monkeys, if you or a loved one have been scorned by Pooh Monkey, I'm the person to talk to.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think Peanut's in a pretty sick spot right now, actually.
Yeah, almost unstoppable if Peach doesn't do something about this real soon. If Pink does, well, yeah, I think he finally sees. But if Pink dies, I think that Peanut is gonna have the APM to deal with both Peach and Emerald at the same time. Ooh, Harakiri maybe from Emerald. Actually, yeah, I will say I think Peach is trusty. I think Emerald is Harakiri, and I think Soxer's Peanut. And Notes, I kind of think it's Pink. Obviously, some of that's baseless, but that's my call so far. And I would also like to give a quick shout out, actually, to the three small people. I know I threw some shade the Cole's way, but Pink, Mint, and Cole, I mean, they have done everything that they can to survive. Like, Pink was not only an amazing pirate to Blue/Pooh Monkey, I mean, he was a great pirate to Peanut. Everybody, he was out there just fighting and throwing hands for as long as he could. But I do think that it's going to be Mint's final moments here, which I'm really sad to see, because he did super well. He helped Maroon, Jackie Chan, out fighting for a little bit. When he was at a disadvantage, he didn't...
Hey, he's a terrorist! Mint is a terrorist!
Yes, yeah, true. From your perspective, yes, he is in fact a terrorist, but he's a nice terrorist. He calls you first before he terrorists you, you know, or terrorizes you.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, it's gonna be good to find out who he is.
Oh, it's soon. It's very, very soon. A lot of SS feed about coming up in the north. I hope Pink's got some gold, which he doesn't. Emerald needs to see this. He needs... Oh! Little preemptive.
No.
Little preemptive.
Well, Mint lives to see another day.
Yeah, he does get the base, but he doesn't have any gold to really do anything about it. He could get a kill here and get bounty, but yeah, Peanut does see it. Oh,
Yes.
Emerald does see it. And Peanut losing some SS here. I'm not sure where Peanut's eyes are at the moment, but this could be catastrophic. Yeah, he does pull back here. Mint doing everything he can. Oh, he gets sandwiched here. We have exactly 15 seconds before this man's dead.
Who is he? I think it's Trusty. I think it's Trusty. Calling it now.
Harakiri!
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh,
We tried.
he did well. I love how he played.
Another European dead.
True. Oh, did you see chat? FNF or FN? I have no idea how to say this name, but he says first time here. Whoever the guest caster is, he has a nice voice. So I'm.
Let's go. Let's go.
Love to see it.
Oh.
So
That's
maps.
Peach.
Yeah.
Peach is huge. He's pumping into France. Love to see it. Nice alt account. That's not my alt.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, Big Me, but I think you're right. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Peanut in a little bit of a dangerous situation. Pink gonna just basically, he's gonna just sit in Guantanamo Bay for a little while as a prisoner.
Yeah.
Not gonna be much that he can do. Actually, honestly, if I was Peanut, I would just throw all the. I don't care how many I lose. I just execute this man. He has one job in this world right now, and it's to make sure that you don't win.
The thing is, a little bit of lore about this situation right now. Emerald and Peach are not great friends because Peach teamed Emerald when some stuff was happening.
True.
and Peanut kind of saved me and Emerald at the same time. We were kind of like a package deal in the south. And
Fuck off, Cole. I
and
forgot.
Emerald doesn't seem. I don't think Emerald cares too much about Peanut.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's still playing for the win, obviously, but I think he doesn't have like a strong hatred for him.
Oh God! Just when I think I get a compliment, I get re-roasted. All right, Fnif.
That's
I see
crazy.
how it is here.
That's
I see what's
actually
going
fucking
on.
crazy.
I see
That's-
what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I'll apologize for you. That was rough.
How do you mistake the guest and man?
To be fair, you're the guy. You are the risk guy, yo. So could be forgiven. Oh, Pink sitting here I mean, Pink's doing an immaculate defense here with absolutely 0 gold and barely even a dream at this point. He's doing everything that he can. He's dodging a little bit. He loses another SS, about to lose. Yeah, here it does look like Pink's gonna just die here, which is super unfortunate. I really liked how Pink played. When you asked me earlier if I had a favorite or who I thought was gonna win or whatever, if Pink was larger, I would have chosen Pink. I just didn't see him coming back from the current position that he was in. He dashed. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, you've been in here for 50 fucking minutes and you didn't dash names.
You want the names?
I do want the names.
Soxu, Tyburn, Notes,
Nice.
Tap the Slap. Who's it? That's it.
Tyburn,
4 guys. Yep.
Notes, Tap the
Wait,
Slap,
there's 5. And Trusty.
and Trusty.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
So
fine, Fnif.
was that three
Forgive
three
me.
NA? Two EU, 3 NA, I think.
Let's not talk about numbers.
True. Tyburn, Notes, Soxer, Trusty, Tap. Thank you so much, Pink, for both. I mean, he's listening to the.
That's hilarious. That is so hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah. Let's just. No worries on that one.
Listen, Pink. You know, I'm not gonna try to tell you what to do, but we genuinely frown, or generally frown about.
Either way, it's awkward because we know all of the people. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be a little red in the face on that one. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Peanut's still fighting on multiple fronts at the moment, just kind of poking every chance that he can get. Losing a little bit of tanks here, possibly. But no, they all do survive, even though this one's pretty much a sneeze away from dying. And Emerald responding with even more tanks. This is going to look like a little bit of a bad position, but he does. I don't know. The 2 tanks going to die here. I think he's just fighting in too many spots at the moment. His SS are up north, so they're not really going to be able to help him in the south position. Actually, I'm not sure how many he actually survived.
Cole is Tyburn. Cole is Tyburn. The
Yeah?
LMFA 0000. That's Tyburn.
You're so sure. That's a very confident call out there.
That's our guy. Dude, that's another good quality of the North Americans. We have confidence.
You missed the YouTube chat. Dan saying that Pooh, you have a great voice as well there. So that's 2 compliments.
Yeah, the last time I took something serious from Dan's freaking joystick, it didn't go well. That man spews sarcasm. That sounded horrible, by the way. Jesus Christ.
As long as you heard it, I think that's fine.
God damn.
Wow, Peanut recovering in
Who
the turkey.
names themselves that?
He's having. What is yours? Yours is Pooh Monkey. I don't even know if you're allowed to speak. Your name's Pooh.
I've been told that my name's actually very creative.
Can I have a list?
I've been told
Who
that
said
by
it?
multiple people.
Give
Yeah,
me-
multiple. I can't name drop them.
Give me the names. I need the names.
I can't do that. Fnif says same. See, Fnif agrees with me. Fnif's actually a sick name. Fnif.
Still lots happening on the map. It does look like Peach takes this south. I don't know how he got around this for a second there, but if Peanut's not careful, he could probably shut out a lot of SS here. I think we're gonna see. No, he's gonna run away here. I don't know how Peanut pushed into this north position here in Turkey. I think Emerald kind of gave it up, but they've been playing peekaboo, and I don't know if Emerald's really doing enough against Peanut at the moment. I know he's fighting him in the north. Oh, actually, you know what? This is far more deadly. This is Stalingrad, and I wasn't paying attention to it. Oh gosh, there's Peanut. I mean, I say it, everyone says it all the time. You know, Soxy's obviously the best player. But it's games like this where you really get to appreciate that he's fighting on 55 fronts, holding ports, farming on multiple fronts, poking and prodding in positions that, you know, I like my brain can't even comprehend to hit this many places at one time. Cole still Tyburn, right? You said Cole was Tyburn. Is that your call out?
That's the call out.
Peach saying it's so obvious who you are, which is a little bit news to me. I wonder, you know, actually I wonder who Peach thinks that. You know, I don't know who Peach is. Oh, it's hard to see. Lots going on. Emerald kind of doing some pokes and prods. Pink's still alive here. I forgot to mention this though, that Pink is still out here and doing everything that he can. Emerald is the one who's not doing enough now, in my opinion. Peach is just throwing hands with Soxu. Soxu the Great, by the way, and he's only 100 KD down. So I know that Soxu's on like 50 fronts at the moment. But it's even if Soxu's a little bit preoccupied, you know, he's playing super well against him, and I can't. You know, that makes me think it's Trusty or Notes, because I can't think of many people who can, you know, at least stay moderately, not positive, but not be super negative when Soxu is this much SS. Oh wow, Emerald responds with an SS in the north here, and he is looking super hurt. So if he's not careful, he's gonna at least, yeah, there's one. Could use the second one. He does have SS to spare, so that's gonna be a little bit nice for him. This is gonna be really rough for him to hold, but he does have the gold as long as he's paying attention, and as long as he keeps these maybe some spawns on each side. Emerald tanks Russia. Yeah, some hurt tanks here. Peanut pushing in from Azure Ban. Azure Zyban? I have no idea how to say it. I just called Azure. A little bit surprised by Peanut or Peach not taking some of this units with his spawns. Emerald saying Peanut's suiciding on me, which I don't know if it's 100% true. I think he needs to be spending a little bit more of his gold here. Losing this port, I think I would spend everything that I can because, gosh. But he is fighting on multiple fronts, so I do understand the hesitance to really do an investment here. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like to see a little bit more pushing. You definitely have some spawns here that could just be doing, and some tanks. Oof, Peach doing a great job though. He's pushing SS. Cold King is in the north now. Oh no, that might be a little catastrophic for the alliance here. Peanut is at 95 out of 126. Every minute that goes by, the city limit drops by 1. So we are Peach taking fuck this Peanut. Yeah, I mean, he did farm all of his SS. I don't know if Emerald has it in the gas tank to really stop this though. A huge SS fight going on. Some great micro happening from Peanut at the moment. He does probably get this kill. Ooh, a nice little dance, but he does lose that last shot here. A lot of Peanut, everything, both players dancing, two SS fronts at the same time. A little bit rough, and I mean they have pretty much same SS here, but there is a trap coming on the way. I don't know if Peanut sees it. That could be detrimental for your health, and it could actually be detrimental for the game. If Peach loses his SS here, Peanut could run away with the game just because there's a. It's gonna look real rough for Peach in a minute here, and I don't think he's paying attention to it. Again, Pink, the animal, coming in, poking, prodding, every chance that he can get. He is out here on the front lines. He has literally 4 income and 4 knights, and yeah, I mean, and you know what I mean, he's doing everything that he can. Surprised to see this. I mean, Peanut did hold on to this top base, so maybe he's gonna go through Denmark. Yeah, we do see a push up here. This SS is about to get trapped here. A lot of tanks in the south. 4 SS are on the way. UK being taken up. Cole did end up taking Greenland as well. 1 hurt SS. We're gonna get dead SS from both sides, I think, in a moment. Oh, he's done back away. He could have gotten that kill for sure. This is looking unhealthy. Unhealthy for Peach as he is struggling now as he's fighting on multiple Soxu fronts. And I do think that he is taking the full front of Soxu's wrath at the moment. Emerald is able to kind of nab at the northern position. But again, I think Saksu doesn't give a shit. I'm saying Saksu. I'm not exactly sure, but pretty sure it's Saksu. He is just up in the north, or he's just leaving everything up in the north, because this is the fight that matters right now. This is the fight that's gonna win him the game. Even though he's getting pushed in Turkey, like Pink's over here, he's losing this land. This is the fight, because as soon as you push in Spain, you open up all these spawns to kind of go into France, then to Germany, and then you can relieve some of this SS to start doing the south position as well. And honestly, when somebody's pushing you Middle East and you have tanks, you just pull back to Israel, Jordan, Palestine, let them come in from Syria, Lebanon. You have some SS parked right here. It doesn't matter how much gold you have. If you had some gold and invested in tanks early, which Peanut seems to have done, this is a brutal fight for you. So it does look like Peach lost a lot of SS here. Peach down, what is that, 400 KD now, which is super unfortunate for him. Some tanks, some Night Rush going as well. Peach doing a full retreat here. Peach not setting his spawns, which is a few of his spawns, which is a little bit huge. Also not taking Germany. His eyes are probably just everywhere at the moment. He's fighting on 3 fronts minimum. Cole trying to do some Diplo. Cole pushing. No, this is Peanut. Cole saying, "Bro, you're not even playing for win." I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that statement. Suck my ass. Because the reason why Peanut is such a monster at the moment is because Cole. Maybe it wasn't on purpose, but Cole definitely did some sketchy things that made it so that Peanut could run away with what's happening right now.
Emerald is trusty. That isn't that was a trusty thing to say.
Suck my ass. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I can hear him saying it. Yeah, that's a fact.
Blue Monkey's now back.
Wait,
Yeah.
Theodore EU? That's Tox? I'm confused. Never mind. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. Now that you're back, are we
Yeah.
seeing the return of the man, the myth, the legend? Or the semi-return? The semi-walk out of retirement?
Semi-return?
Love to see it, love to see it. I'm not the only one who would love to see it. I know we have dozens and dozens of people. Actually, that's a good chunk of what people say in the chat. Like, when's the Poo Monkey's next stream? Oh, Big Meat saying, do we get a return of Tox to risk it? Well, Tox is, I actually don't think I've seen him online too much. But definitely not a player to be slept on. There was a moment there where Tox was like the rising star in my opinion. He was just always kind of grinding it out, always playing, and just getting, just better. Every time I saw him, he was just getting better and better. FNIF saying Tox Warcraft 3 famous? Absolutely.
It's Fnif.
Fnif.
Call him Fnif.
Fnif. I'm so sorry. Actually, you know what? Let Fnif say how we pronounce his name. Fnif, how do we say your name?
It's Fnif. I'm telling you.
You also thought that Peach was Soxy, so I don't know if I can.
Yeah. I love what Big Meat is saying. I've never seen someone consistently go from being massive to collapsing so quick. Just roasting Tox at the moment.
Theodore is saying Fnif is a legend in the Danish gaming community, by the way. Very respected. Well, I respect you, Fnif, and I apologize if my stupidity is not allowed to pronounce your name correctly. I never claimed to be a man of intelligence. Plus, when you don't have vowels, I mean, you have the one, but the Fn makes it a little bit more difficult for me to comprehend. But to the game real quick. Peach kind of collapsed in the middle here. Peanut kind of running away with it. Emerald taking the outskirt colonies, which I think people do this a lot. He is at 113, so at 115 now and growing, and there is a Night Rush in the middle. I might have spent too long talking about Fnif, because 118, 119 with 20 seconds left to go, and it does look like Peach has just collapsed everywhere. Does Pink really help out here? I'm not exactly sure. 120 now with 12 seconds left to go. He only needs 121. I mean, I think this is Emerald's game. This is actually... this is over. 6 seconds left to go. Emerald pretty much everywhere, all across the map. Oh my gosh. He did it right. He played it slow. He was kind of eating cities up in the north. Trusty, Elisan Al-Gaib. So Trusty, the winner of the S tier tournament, and I think this is like 2, maybe 3 tournament games that I've seen him win in the last like 2 months, I think. Um, Saksu, obviously Peanut, just played phenomenally the entire game. He is upset, which I understand. Very, very bad things happened to him. Um, we're not. You know what? We're gonna. I can't block it. It's there. I'm sorry. They're not happy with each other. Um, but yeah, Trusty. I mean, he was sort of eating territories in the north for a long time. Like again, at one point, Peanut just took him out in the Middle East. So then Trusty just kind of kept finagling himself in Volga, North Russia. Um, took Finland at one point, and then started slowly but surely spreading himself up in the north. And then at the end, we just saw there that he kind of just snuck his way to victory. I mean, even I didn't really see it, to be honest with you. Um, we have. Oh, I mean, Pooh, are you still here? Jackie Chan's asking you
Yeah.
what your plan was in Greece. Oh, you said my plan.
Shock and awe, baby. My plan. I figured if I took Greece fast enough, you would either just not care or you just realize that I was engaging the biggest fucking guy on the map and you'd be cool with it. But no, you had to. I get it. You had to come and take it back. I understand. I'm not mad about that. But that was the plan. The plan was to insert myself into Peach and take care of business in Europe from that side of the map. It's all good though. It's part of the game.
Trusty saying thank you, Pooh Monkey, and that you served him well, which I forget. I forget the alliance that you guys had.
Yeah, the thing about Risk is that there's always somebody behind you ready to do to you what you're doing to someone else.
True,
And so
true.
it's like it's actually completely acceptable to just get teamed and teamed and teamed. Like people say like, oh, you're a teamer and that I don't team, but it's like that's all just a bunch of nonsense. Like everybody
True.
has somebody behind them ready to do exactly what I said, what you're doing to someone else. So it's all just water under the bridge. And I mean I had a great time. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean it was a great game, honestly. Some shout outs to, Notes, you played super well. That exodus from your Arc or Karelia tanks to Greenland basically saved the game. You were able to stall for a little bit, come back down south. I mean, Soxy was at like 133 cities, so the fact that you saved, I think, almost 20 tanks and then brought them back out into France, I mean, that saved the game at the 40-minute mark. Kyburn kind of being a menace all across the map. He just kind of was everywhere, just poking and prodding. I think Trusty a bit much took the brunt of most of Cole's damage, but he was kind of everywhere. He was able to survive. Um, Tap to slap a phenomenal pirate, and then I think he had a solid KD, yeah, 1.29 at the end there. So great player. He did everything that he could. I wish I saw more of you in the sense that like I wish you were able to get bigger, not because of your skill level. It's just the situation you were in. I don't think it was just ever in your cards to get to the size that you needed to be. But even playing so small, you did phenomenally. I mean, you did. That was a great game from you, Tap. GG's from you. Harakiri also playing that. Both Cole, I mean, all Cole, Pink, and Mint had that same play style of just trying to survive and trying to do everything that they could. So GG's from Harakiri. And then Trusty, yeah, GG's to Trusty especially. Reach out to me, Trusty. I'm not sure if I have your PayPal yet, but I will send you the goods because that was a great game from you. You were small at one point. I mean, you were in the islands like Sicily, pretty sure North Italy at one point, cleaning up stuff, and then you got pushed back. Or Sox, you dive bombed you in Middle East. You retreated into North Russia, and then the game, you you had the North ever since. So GG's to you there. Um, great game. You still there, Pooh? You got any
I'm here.
final thoughts?
Just that I love Trusty.
Gotcha. Well,
Trusty's my boy. Before you end though, we're rating someone.
oh, we're rating. Oh, I don't know how to rate people, but
Of course.
fucking
Neither do
flash
I, but
crash.
I'm gonna figure it out right now. Who are we rating? I think we should raid. We've got. There's some Warcraft 3 players. We should probably raid some of them. One of them. Just so that. I mean, I don't know. I wish Doom Train was online, but he's not. Muscle Mike.
Also, Mike,
Seems like our guy.
our guy.
That or we could.
We raid, unless he's streaming, but I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he is. Okay, Muscle Mike. How do we do this? Easter, if you're here, how do we raid? I think it's just /raid and then their name.
Oh, so I do it in the chat /raid.
No, I can do it. I have
yeah.
the.
Well, I'll just do quick GGs to everybody and I'll stall while you figure it out.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you again, Peter Meyer, for donating $10 earlier NA game. Thank you, Leon, for donating the €2, and then thank you, Jordan Smith, for the 5 Canadian dollars.
Yeah, it's not worth very much anymore, is it?
That's
And I'm
okay.
Canadian, by the way. That's not a dig at Canadians. I am not trying to.
The Nift
Does
with
this
the
work?
follow. Thank you so much there. We really appreciate the follow. Again, every Friday, every Saturday, we try to do risk games, usually $25 every game. Sometimes the Friday games go for a little bit more. Sometimes they range from anywhere from $25 to $150. So please. Oh, we're rating.
Are we?
I think so. This is rating Muscle Mike. So I'm going to leave it there. GG's, everybody. Check us out next week. Friday, Saturday. Twice Saturday, once Friday.